Suboxone.
4 years maybe? Long time.
I know.
I've been doing it for a long time.
So my understanding is that I'm going to put it on record so that, like, for others to be easy. So, in your opinion, alcohol starts the whole problem, and then the cocaine, plays together.
Mm-hmm.
There's a gene called COMT, catechol-omethyltransferase, and if that is off, those brains seek out alcohol as addictive.
Mm-hmm.
So that would kind of make sense. So you were saying that two mixture, if it's taken, it'll be safer to get on the heroin path to recovery. Meaning, like, Suboxone as being a path to recovery.
Yes, absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
you don't see it playing any role in cocaine.
The Suboxone?
No, it doesn't touch you at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then marijuana has nothing to do with these two categories, in your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So, what made the turning point for you? I mean, I know you said your sister's death made sure you wouldn't drink,
Well,
but only the drinking part. The heroin part, when did that process with you start? Meaning, like, the Suboxone.
it was all because I made a decision when my sister died that enough is enough, and I just looked at myself in the mirror, and I'm like, John, I was humiliated with myself. I was very upset with myself the way I'd been acting. Um, not not focusing. I was focusing more attention on my drug addiction and alcoholism than I was on my children and my family. And enough was enough, and I just had to get out. I had to get out of that scene. I deleted everybody's phone number out of my phone.
So one day, how many days after your sister's death was it? Same day?
It wasn't easy.
Like,
The same day. I think the day she died, the day I got the phone call that she had passed, I think I might have been high on something. I don't know if I had done cocaine with my other sister. We did a couple of lines, and I had a couple of pills, but that was it.
So the minute you hear her news, you decide to turn around.
Yeah.
By the time, how many years you have lost in like addiction?
How many years did I lost? 30.
30 years. Wow, that's a huge price you pay. All because of your mother being abusive.
3 marriages, my business, my house, my family. Ruined.
So you think all started because your mom hurt you?
No, I'm not blaming my mom. I'm not blaming my mother. I'm blaming when I was 18 years old. I had this done to my knee.
Why? Because you were in a sports accident?
My ACL. So I had an operation.
That's because of sports injury.
Yeah.
Pain started a lot.
Pain medication. And that was it. That was it.
Wow. Yeah. But see, the thing is, one thing people are saying is pain medication, when they create recreational effect, it's a very specific type of a brain. But that is because you have not understood pain relief as a child. So that's the first time you feel so much. So it goes back to your childhood again. Right? Like, you have to figure out at what point this brain realizes it's not loved.
My family's full of real raging alcoholics in my family. My father was a very severe alcoholic. My mom was an alcoholic. So alcohol and drugs, that was my sisters and brothers are all hippies. And I was brought up around marijuana and drugs and this and that.
That's your lifestyle.
My whole life. We've been surrounded by my whole life.
So you had a lot of challenges. Not only where it was easily accessible, it was okay. Your culture was different.
Yeah. At Christmas time, the whole family would be together. Yeah. I was drunk within an hour.
Nobody says anything.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course they say something. You drinking idiot, get the hell out of here.
Oh, right. They do yell at you, but it didn't bother you.
Didn't bother me one bit. But since I've been sober, see now I see my eyes are wide open now. My eyes are wide open, and I see everything, and I speak up. And they don't like me around anymore because I'm not one. I don't drink and party anymore because now all I do is drink coffee.
I see. So you are much more gentler. So what you're telling me is be kind to people and like don't
Judge people.
don't judge and like be loving.
Yeah.
And even though they're doing the wrong thing, keep bringing them back.
Yeah. I did the AA tour. I did the whole AA thing. Then I preached to them. Oh, you shouldn't drink. Shut up.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
No, usually I am kinder, but there are certain people who can egg me a different way because there are certain attitudes I don't like. That's because, see, I'm the other side of it for it. My husband is sober. Like, I've been married to him for 20 years, but I know how scary it is to be on the other side. You don't want to be a trigger, you watch. And I have found over time there is like they use their addiction to control the other person, and I don't put up with that because if I don't speak up, the family is struggling. So I kind of like it's like double whammy, like I'm like saying if I don't show the strength of me as a society, they're
Mhm.
gonna do it to their family what my husband did it to me. So I'm coming from another angle, which might be sick too. Like
So now it's coming to,
a full circle.
well, see now all my brothers and sisters are older now. Okay, I'm 53. I have a younger brother who's 50. So now our children, okay, are going through these addiction problems. Several nieces and nephews of mine, it's
Challenging.
well, they've been through in rehab, they've lost good jobs, and I'm seeing what I went through 25 years ago.
And how do you support them?
I give them all the support I can. If you need somebody to talk to, you can call and put
So
John
you
in. Oh,
okay.
anything you
So
need, I'm there for them.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
So you're a pillar of strength for your family.
I try. I try
Nice.
very, yeah, I try hard. I do.
If you very
Because
much
if I can do it, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
so what would be your number one advice you'll give for people who need to be the support system for everybody? Like let's say you're playing my role, right? And how would you do my role here?
Well, acknowledgement. You have to acknowledge it. You have to talk. It's number one. Hey, something's wrong. I have no money in my pocket. But I just worked all week and I have no money in my pocket. So you have to acknowledge you have a problem. That's step one. And then
Acknowledge meaning me or you?
me, the person who has the problem, you have to acknowledge you have this problem.
So how
Because
would I help you with that?
how would I help you with that?
No, like let's assume you're playing my role, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm you.
Yeah.
How would you support me knowing I have a problem? Let's say the turbulence
How would I help you
stay on track and doing.
stay, go to a sober path?
What would be the number one advice you'll give?
Oh, just be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself and look deep inside and asking yourself if you're being truthful to yourself and to your family, if you're being fair about it. And it's just it's kind of hard because no one really helped me. I helped myself. So when I reached out and asked for help, I got help. But you just gotta ask. You gotta reach out and you gotta ask people for help. You have to, because if you don't, you're not gonna get the help.
So what was the first help you looked for?
Yeah.
Treatment? No. Like what I'm saying is how did you say you reached out, right? So were you looking for a treatment program or something
I
else?
was just sick of the lifestyle. Sick of the lifestyle. I was sick of chasing my high. I was sick of being broke all the time. No money in my pocket. Scrape using change to get gas for my car. Um, it was just a decision that I had to because I was going to die. I was on the path to death if I didn't stop and do anything about it. I had to.
I'm so I'm so glad we connected this way because I was trying to see what is in my number one strategy to end on a funny note, right? Yesterday I forgot money. I pull up at the gas station
Oh no!
and I says, "You're going to fill gas with cash, right?" Like, right across the bridge.
Yeah.
That next to the police station, lower police, there
Oh
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
gas station.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know where it is.
So I say yes. So I opened my purse. Nowhere I could find money. I
No.
already filled the gas. And, and I'm like saying, oh my God, I rub the pennies together. So I pull up like you could see, I'm such a crazy lady. So you really have to see my purse. So pulling up,
You digging through it.
and I have I'm like seeing how I must have looked, right? I'm like looking.
The guy's looking at you like you're
he
nuts.
must think, who is this person? And I have like all these Ziploc bags.
Right.
And I'm like saying, oh my God. I'm like, I bring this one up. And this one also doesn't have any cash. That one didn't have cash. This one didn't have cash. This one didn't have cash. And everything had like $4, $3.
Yeah.
And then finally, I filled that very gas for $15 by mistake. Usually I fill for $11. And then I started counting the pennies.
No
And
kidding.
then I was 75 cents short. So he looks at me, he says, that's okay. You've given enough.
Right.
Then thankfully I came across the last Ziploc bag. And I had a dime extra. So I gave him the rest and I said, here, a dime for your tips. I think he was laughing inside with
Yeah.
this is the worst day ever.
Right. No kidding.
When it rained in force.
Yeah,
I should really stop doing the Ziploc bags.
I know. That's funny. I've never seen that before. Cool.
I'm